You need the framework in order to know what to market. And here's the problem most people have. They say, okay, I want to teach workshops. I want to start marketing it. And then you sit down at the computer. You're like, all right, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's YouTube, there's all these things. Where do I begin? What do I even talk about? And then you're like, I don't even know what to talk about. I'm going to run out of things. But if you at least have a framework and then you could name it, like here, the 3 things I'm talking about, I came up with the 3 Bs. We revealed 1 so far. When I teach recurring revenues, I came up with an idea called the 3 Cs of continuity. It's called continuity income, the 3 Cs. It's community, coaching, and content. So the more you can develop your framework and call it what you, like your own name to it. It doesn't have to be alliteration. It could be the 1, 2, 3, the ABC. You need to have that so you can talk. So if you're on, I was just on a TV show about a month ago, and I had my idea. I'm like, this is my framework. If you don't have a framework, it's really hard to market. It's hard to know your message, and it's hard for anyone to understand. Did you ever have someone come up to you and say, "What do you do?" And you're like, and you don't know what to say. You need a framework. And you say, okay, these are, so if you have those 3, and what was your name again, I'm sorry? Winnie. If you have those 4 main topics, these are the 4 main topics you're always going to talk about in some way, shape, or form. So if one was team, okay, team is the big idea, right? Give me 3 or 4 things under team that I'd have to know.
Onboarding, recruiting, retaining staff.
Yeah, hiring, when to fire them, how to pay them, all that stuff. All of those little subtopics and subtopics are now things you can write about. But if you don't have that framework to start with, and maybe it's not called team, maybe it's called, well, actually I do like team, versus employees, but think of what you can do to kind of make it your own framework. But this is the beginning of marketing. If you don't have this, it's very, very hard to stay on message and stay on point and have your marketing all tied up together because you're gonna create the solution. Okay? That's the first B. The second B is your bucket. Where are you going to live? Where are you going to play? Right? You have to say, I'm going to own this bucket. And it's really, really tough to play in a bucket that's already full. Like to just play in the insurance space is tough. How many insurance agents are there? It's a lot of insurance agents. You're financial and insurance as well? Yeah. Okay. So it's hard. Right? But if you just say, I just do general insurance, like how do you stand out? And then you're trying to be a jack of all trades and you're trying to do everything. If you have, let's say, if you were just diagnosed with a specific type of cancer, right? Are you going to go to your general practitioner to get treated, or are you going to go to a specialist? You're going to go to a specialist. If you are, let's say you're going through a divorce. Are you going to go to like a general attorney, or are you going to go to a divorce attorney? It's about specialists, right? And you've got to know what your bucket is, and you've got to own it. But we're gonna play today. One of my favorite movies. Who knows the movie? Willy Wonka. If you don't, get the hell out, please. Just get out. You're not doing your 30-second video. Just go. The question, and this is a big one: why should I listen to you? Why should I listen to you? Why should I listen to you for insurance, for grooming products, for doing workshops? If we don't know the answer, then we're not going to stand out. Why? Does everyone have a reason why I should listen to you? And it can't just be, because I'm nice, or I provide great customer support. So does everyone. So does everyone, right? Everyone puts their email and sell on things now. That's not enough anymore. It's not enough. We have to find something that makes us different, not better. Everyone's trying to be better. It's cool, right? We want to be better. We want to provide 24-hour customer service. Great. But someone could always one-up you in being better. And this is the problem when we obsess over surveying our audience. If I see one more person, oh, you got to survey, you got to ask, you got to ask. It's fun. Okay, ask them once. Here's the problem when you obsess over surveying and asking and asking and asking. The answers they're going to give you are going to give you answers that are going to make your product or service better, but not different. There's that famous, even though it's never actually been proven he really said it, the Henry Ford quote. You know that one? Where it's, if I would have asked people what they wanted, they would have asked for a faster horse. Better, but not different. So it's cool, be better, but the real secret, I'm telling you, every business, the 2 businesses that we took from 7 to 8 figures were because we were different, not better. Different is the thing. So how are you going to be different? And it can't be asking people over and over again, how can we help you better? How can we help you better? Because it's just going to be better. Different is where you want to live. You got to solve a problem. What's the problem you solve? What's that problem? Everything is about a problem. It's not about, so let's talk about the beard balm. Right when I said that, you covered up your beard, by the way. I said beard balm and you covered it up. You don't even know you're doing it. What's the biggest problem men have with their beards? I'm assuming it's for men. I don't judge. Judge-free zone, baby.
Some of the problems they have is dryness, flakiness of the beard, dandruff of the beard.
The what?
Dandruff of the beard.
Okay.
You know, stuff like that.
Okay.
The beard is not looking healthy, dull, no shine.
Okay.
You know, a couple problems.
So we're solving very specific problems, right? Then what you have to do now is in your market, you look at the problem and you have to figure out where the gap is in the market. Where is that gap? So what are all the other beard balm people doing? What can you do that's different? If they're all saying the same thing, this is the hardest part, is figuring out what the differentiator is. But when you get it, it's magic because you can't be beat, because you own that bucket. If you are just another beard balm, you try to one-up them, you try to make it better. Okay, my price is lower, it's 10% lower. Hey, it's on sale. That's fine, but that's not going to get you to the next level. When it's different, you own it. Okay, so we got to figure out where the gaps are. Here's a big, big thing that no one is doing, and you guys are going to have the huge advantage right now. Okay? Here's what 99.9%, by the way, 99.9% of statistics are made up anyway. So, it's very true. There's no such thing, exactly. You market the problem. Everyone, because I've done with my own business and I've coached a lot of entrepreneurs and successful businesses, everyone I talk to tries to market their solution. We have a better this. We offer better customer service. Our product is 8 videos. Everyone else is 6. Okay? What you have to do is market the problem. You have to kind of agitate the problem a little bit. So using what we're building right now is a real world example. In our space, the product we're launching with is a bar. Okay? And the bars, if you look, I don't know if you guys can see some of these ingredients. I mean, that's my background. I come from health and fitness and nutrition. They have sucralose, which is artificial sweeteners. It's crap. You don't want to eat sucralose. They say, oh, it's low in 1 gram of sugar, but it's all sugar alcohol. Which if you have a lot of sugar alcohol, make sure you're near a bathroom. I don't need to say any more than that. But, and it's the protein blend, there's milk protein isolate. So as human beings, whether you agree or not, we're really not supposed to have dairy. It's really not that good for us, okay? And as you get older, and I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder about 6 years ago, inflammation is a biggie. We all have issues, and as we start getting older, I'm going to be 46 soon, we all start having issues with inflammation. Dairy is a huge inflammatory issue. It causes inflammation. Dairy, sugar, and gluten. Okay? So all of these bars, not all of them, almost all of them, have these type of things in them. So that's the problem. So what we're doing is I'm not saying, hey, our bar is the best, our bar is the best. I'm saying, look at the shit you guys are eating. Right? Here's the problem in the market.